Authentic. Good day, fellow Jersey nerds. Welcome to episode 5 of Fake or Authentic. I'm your host, Ryan, and this is the podcast where I make up statements, and it's up to our co-host to determine whether or not those statements are fake or authentic, just like you see on fans' backs in arenas across the NHL. Joining me this week are Sean and Beepo. Sean, what's going on since we last talked yesterday?
I'm wearing a turd burger.
I hate you for that. Beepo, what's going on since we last talked yesterday?
Just fake or authenticating, Ryan, and I am also wearing a turd burger.
This has got to be...
If you'd like to join in on wearing a turd burger, purchase a $30 Tyler Myers turd burger from Fanatics.com or from NHLShop.com and wear it wear it when your teacher's lecturing you.
Are they still up?
I hope not.
Are they still for sale?
They got to burn them by
Dude, if
now.
they are, I honestly might buy another one.
All right, everyone, pause your podcast right now. Hey, Google, pause my podcast. All right, now that you're back and you've bought...
Hey, Alexa, play Despacito.
Now that you've bought your turd burger and you're comfortably wearing it because you've held this on pause for the week and a half that you waited for it to ship to you, it's time to get to... It's time to get
I'm
to...
on the
No,
NHL
they're
shop.
gone.
They're gone. Good.
Maybe they'll be on the American store, but I'm on the
I'm
NHL
on the
shop,
American
and there's
store.
a
There they are. Found them. If you wear a... No, wait. That's got to be like a pet jersey.
I'm on the
If you
NHL
would like
shop
to-
now. Okay.
Lots of youth turd burgers. So if you wear a youth size, go to bed, clean your room, and buy a turd burger.
All right, now that we got the turd burgers out of our system, let's get
I'm on
started.
the NHL shop here, and I can organize it by top sellers. Can I organize it by the opposite? Is there a list there? I feel like that'll be my easiest way to find the turd burger quickly. Yep, I see the youth one here. Nope, no regular turd burger on NHL shop here, but looks like there's some Fanatics Winter Classic jerseys on clearance. Not bad.
All right. Are the turd burgers out of your system?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, right now the turd burger is on top of my system, covering my system. But
Oh, that's enough turd burger talk for me. I'm just starting this thing up. Fake or authentic? None of these questions have to do with the turd burger, thank goodness. Fake or authentic, number 1. I'd rather score 50 goals 5 years in a row in the NHL than win one Stanley Cup in a 15-year career. Sean, fake or authentic?
Ooh, all right. So do I get to be Jamie Langenbrunner or Dino Ciccarelli?
Yeah, which one? If you're Dino, which would be 50 goals in 5 years, you're authentic. But if you're Jamie for the one Stanley Cup, you're fake.
I might pick Jamie Langenbrunner because, there's a lot of guys who had pretty decent careers. Won one Stanley Cup, had pretty decent, but they never, were the top scorer on their team. Would I be fine with being like a Slava Kozlov, Jamie Langenbrunner, Jason Arnott? Yeah. Those are guys who I'd be happy being.
One Stanley Cup for Sean over 5 50-goal seasons. All right. Not bad. Beepo, are you fake or authentic on this?
I believe my choice is fake. I'm going to pick the Stanley Cup. As nice as it would be to score a lot of goals, I think I would much rather just have one Stanley Cup. There's a lot of players that you get coming through the league, they don't get a chance to win the Cup. Like the Sedins, for example. Great careers, but they didn't win the Cup, and I'm sure they wish they did. So I think the Cup is just the ultimate prize, and it's something I would want to do. And you know what jersey I'd want to wear while lifting the Stanley Cup? The turd burger.
You just had to do that, didn't you? Sean,
we gotta just bring up the turd burger as much as we possibly can.
You can only do that in like NHL 16 and 15 because if you do it in any of the newer games, the turd burger isn't actually in it.
Thank goodness. That's a good choice. All right, so let's move to the Super Bowl. And by the time you're listening to this episode, the Super Bowl may have already been done and over with. So you get to figure out who's wrong here and who's right. But fake or authentic, New England will win this year's Super Bowl. Sean.
Well, as a Chiefs fan, I'm still a little upset about what happened that time that the Patriots beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. But on the other hand, you never bet against Tom Brady. But this isn't a bet. I think the Rams are going to win because, historically speaking, Tom Brady's Patriots have never outright won a Super Bowl easily. And I think the Rams are a really good team. I think that their defense has enough to cover, and their offense is better than the Patriots' defense. So it's going to be a close game. And I think that, looking at like a 31-28 final.
All right, so you're fake. You're fake then. Beepo, fake or authentic, yeah. New England's going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Well, I know next to nothing about football, but the one thing I do know is that the Patriots win a lot. But being a Pittsburgher, I know a lot of people here hate the Patriots. And I don't really care that much. I don't really hate the Patriots because I don't really watch football. But I'm just going to say fake, mainly because a lot of other people here hate it. And might as well root for the underdog, right?
Okay, sure. I've learned never bet against the Patriots, unless it's last year or the other 3 times they lost the Super Bowl. But apparently never bet against the Patriots. Are you guys Super Bowl party guys?
Yes, I will be hosting a Super Bowl party in the Possum Lodge. There will be both KFC and pizza.
I think I'm going to be working during the Super Bowl. Is it this Sunday or the one after? Either way, I'm working during both days, so it doesn't really matter.
It's today.
Yeah, I'm going to be at work.
Night.
I'm going to be at work. I don't really care.
Yeah, I have to work Super Bowl day too, but after 4 p.m., I'm like...
Everything just dies down.
I'll be working at 2 to 11, so I really don't care that I'm missing it.
There will literally be no one there.
Aside from the fact that I want to hear Maroon 5 hopefully play Sweet Victory in the halftime show, hopefully. I don't think there's a true confirmation yet. That's the only reason I care about the Super Bowl this year, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched... The last time I watched a Super Bowl, it was New England and... I want to say New England and Seattle. I don't even know if that's possible. I'm not a huge football fan either.
Yeah, that happened Super Bowl 51.
Yeah, so I got stuck.
Which actually would have been the last Super Bowl I watched.
I got stuck in Moline, Illinois, and that is the last Super Bowl I watched.
I barely watched. I didn't watch last year's. Barely watched the one before that. I'd say the last Super Bowl I actually really sat down and watched was Baltimore San Francisco in 2012.
Yeah, it's I mean it's cool if someone's got a party and they're gonna make the food. Yeah. But well, for Sean, you're okay because you're ordering in food. But double order. I'm just not excited enough for the Super Bowl. I totally am way more excited for game 1 of round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs than I would be for the Super Bowl. But that's...
it would make me watch the Super Bowl? One of the teams were wearing turd burgers.
I knew you were going to say that.
I watched... The thing is, I watched every game of the first 2 rounds of the Stanley Cup playoffs, particularly the Winnipeg games. Watched every one of those games. But when it comes to the NFL playoffs, if it ain't the Chiefs, I ain't watching.
Maybe I'll put some money on the game just to make it interesting and make myself want to watch. Who knows? Just something ridiculous too. Put money on the anthem and then, I don't know. I'm sure you can put money on what time will the game end. That kind of stuff. Just to keep me interested.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to fake or authentic number 3. Fake or authentic. Oreo cookie. Best mass-produced cookie in the world. Sean, fake or authentic?
100% true. And the reason why is because there's so many friggin' flavors of Oreo right now. You want a small Oreo, they got Oreo Thins. You want a mini Oreo, we got Oreo Minis. I'm personally enjoying some peppermint bark Oreos right now. Bloody delicious. And if you're in the States, there's like 10 times the flavors. Like in Canada hates fun. So we get like 5 different flavors of Oreo. In the States, you get like 20.
Are you seriously complaining that you only have 5 different flavors of Oreo cookies? There's so many.
Canada hates fun in their food.
I enjoyed the double stuff Oreo and the mint Oreo.
You know that there's like triple stuff now, right?
I have not seen it, but I gotta have. I mean, I usually like to take them apart anyway and make my own like quadruple and like 10 layers of Oreo cookie.
I didn't know this, but the other night, about a week ago, I opened up a pack of Oreos and I'm like, why are there all these just cookies? And my roommate goes, you were bitching about your worst enemy and you ate the middle of like 6 Oreos and put them back. And I'm like, did I do that?
These are the kind of things that happen in Canada now that weed is legal. Just Oreo cookies.
I wasn't even high. I was just bitching about someone I really don't like, and in the process, I managed to eat the middle of 6 Oreos and put the rest back.
Put them
there's
back.
Nothing better than opening up Oreos and just finding 6 chocolate wafers. Like, how am I going to do with these?
You eat them.
You set yourself up for failure.
Beepo, fake or authentic? Oreo cookie, best mass-produced cookie in the world.
Definitely authentic. The only other mass-produced cookie that I can think of is Chips Ahoy, and if I can't think of any other ones, that must mean there's nothing else good enough to compete with either of those two. So, at least in my opinion, there's nothing good enough to compete with either of those two, and Oreos definitely takes the cake. And the one flavor for Oreos that I want to see, wait for it, bet you know where I'm going with this, Ryan, don't you?
Yeah, I got the mute button.
Turd burger flavored Oreos.
That's gross. No, I'm just kidding. That's so gross.
That would be disgusting.
Ew, after last week? No.
Hold up, guys. I've lost connection.
Right at the crunch. Come on, man.
Oh my god, I just found a picture of an N64 controller and the wings are filled with baked beans.
Yes. You find it on Reddit? There's a whole subreddit for that stuff, dude. I'm not even kidding.
This is what happens when you take comedy off of Comedy Central.
All right.
R/beans and things.
No.
Let's find a really good one.
We ready to go again?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2.
Wait, where are we picking up?
I don't know. You were talking about Oreo cookies, and then you didn't even hear what you said. Then you held it up to the camera and
took a bite.
So start from there. 3, 2, 1.
Anyways, speaking of Oreos, I got one right here. You might be able to even hear it crunch right now.
Ooh, I could hear it crunch. That sounded like a single layer Oreo.
I believe it is, yes.
Do you have a favorite flavor of Oreo?
Turd burger flavor.
Oh my god.
I'd probably just have to go with classic, I think, honestly.
Have you made a multi-layered Oreo?
I'm honestly not sure I have.
It's fantastic. And then I like to do things like take the mint Oreo and the birthday cake Oreo and take, one from each side and jam those together. Maybe make like a Big Mac. You throw a white Oreo cookie into the middle of the 2 creams. Now you have an Oreo Big Mac. It's fantastic. I mean, and
I'll be honest, I have not heard of the birthday cake Oreo, and I need
they're delicious.
I wonder if that's.
I need to give that a try.
There's no reason that should be a Canadian only thing. I know there's the Canada Day Oreos.
Canadian only thing.
Oh, wow, lucky us. But Sean's right on a close second. Mr. Christie has the pirate cookies, the oatmeal peanut butter pirate
I
cookies.
can't even eat pirate cookies. I'm definitely allergic to peanut butter. I was being sarcastic, but fine.
Oh, no.
Tell me how good pirate cookies are.
Oh, they're so good.
You know what? I got another reason to eat 6 middles out of Oreos. Someone's a bitch, and now I can't eat pirate cookies. Great, Ryan. I'm gonna go eat middle Oreos. Excuse me for 1 second.
Pirate cookies are fantastic. Pirate cookies remind me of going to my grandma's. And my grandma, when I was a kid, and this was the routine every time I went to a Leafs game. The routine was sit down. It was TV and it was dinner in front of the TV. She always made chicken nuggets, which was fantastic. This is me, little 10-year-old me, waiting to go to a Leaf game. So chicken nuggets and fries, fantastic dinner. You know, I was a growing boy, so that's kind of nutrients I needed. Next would be tea, because she was British, so you got to have tea. And she always let me do my own sugar, so that would be like 4 spoons of sugar into this little mug. And then sure enough, there would be pirate cookies with said tea. And then it was off to the hockey game. So that's what pirate cookies remind me of. Just fantastic memories. Let's go to our final fake or authentic for this episode. This is so assuming you got a gift card. That's and you could only spend it on jerseys, but you got to do something for the gift card. So fake or authentic. I would not eat a plate of worms in exchange for a $10,000 gift card to spend on jerseys. Sean.
Oh, hell, I'm eating the worms.
I'm talking it's a heaping plate, like spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I'd eat the worms.
For the $10,000 jersey
For
gift card.
$10,000, just to eat a plate of earthworms. Sure.
Interesting. And no beverage. Like no beverage allowed. You just got to go. Worms down.
Oh, they're wet enough.
Well, no,
I don't need a beverage.
I'm not worried about you choking on the worms, but
it's you know what, like, and honestly, I could just swallow them, like a pill. They're slippery enough, just swallow them. It's like, all right, $10,000. Here we go.
How long do you think it would take you to eat a plate of worms?
Heaping, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes.
Really? Okay. I thought you'd just try and down it as quick as possible.
I would, but I feel like there has to be mental breaks.
I don't know. I think a mental break, I would just start thinking about it too much, and then I would back off because you can't throw up either. Like if they come back up, you don't get the gift certificate. You're done there. Beepo, fake or authentic on this? I would not eat a plate of worms in exchange for a $10,000 jersey gift certificate.
Definitely fake. I'd 100% go for it, as long as it's not going to kill me. Because if it kills me, I mean, what the hell am I going to do with the gift card then?
No. It's not going to kill you.
Exactly. So I'm going for it 100%. I mean, even if I do manage or I do end up vomiting and failing, I mean, at least I tried, And I'm not gonna pass up a chance at $10,000. But if I do win it, the first jersey I'm gonna buy is a turd burger.
I hate you. What if the amount went down to $5,000? Are you still eating the plate of worms, guys?
I think so,
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 50 jerseys customized.
Let's keep going. Down to 2,500 still?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I do it for 500.
500? Nowadays, that's only 2 jerseys.
Yeah, you hand me a plate of worms, say, here's 2 jerseys. All you have to do is eat the plate of worms. Like, oh, hell yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to work on that. That's a video thing that's going to eventually, at some point, be on the HJC YouTube channel. Sean eats a plate of worms, and I'll just hand over 2 jerseys. Whatever you want.
We'll start a GoFundMe, and if we get to 500,
MacLeod Telquist
eat a plate of worms.
Yes.
I need a plate of worms for a MacLeod Telquist jersey.
So, all right, we got to start the GoFundMe. We need funding for the worms, obviously. We need funding for the plate, barf bucket, just in case, transportation to Sean, and the jerseys, or I guess the gift certificate. So we're going to work on that.
The jerseys would be the $500.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the premise of the question is to get the gift certificate. So I guess we'd have to have that ready, prepaid Visa or something like that. It's just got to see Sean eat the worms. What's your limit, Beepo? Like, where would you draw the line to say, nah, that's not enough?
Probably around the same area, 400, 500-ish.
Really? That's only 2 jerseys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would be like, I think $1,000. I wouldn't even be doing it for 10,000. So I think the bottom of the barrel would be 1,000. And I don't know. I don't even think I'd do that because I wouldn't want it limited to just jerseys. If I'm going to eat worms, I got to be able to use it on other things like mouthwash.
Although you can instead, or if you spend the $10,000 or however much it is on jerseys, you don't have to break any of your other budget for jerseys.
True enough, but either way, I don't think I'm eating. I don't want to eat worms. I don't think I could do it. I just don't think I'm down for this for the eating of the worms, even if it was 4 jerseys. Maybe a game used fisherman jersey. I might, but again, it would be a whole plate. I don't think I could do that. If it would be like
game used turd burger.
Well, no, I wouldn't even eat. No, I wouldn't even eat the turd burger. Eat a turd burger to get a turd burger? No. Eat an Oreo cookie to get a turd burger? Still no. I don't want a turd burger.
Ryan, you have to eat the worst thing on the Berkey's Doghouse menu.
There's not a bad, and it's just Nathan's hot dogs now.
No. Do you remember the Berkey's Doghouse menu at all?
A little bit. I think. I mean, I had it once.
The wasabi dog.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like $15 for a foot-long hot dog.
Yeah.
And this is Berkey's Doghouse at the Air Canada
And
Center.
if you eat the whole wasabi dog,
no.
Jeff Finger comes to your house and does housework and gets injured.
I don't want Jeff Finger at my house. That's not even appealing to me in any way. I don't want to eat the wasabi dog. I don't want Jeff Finger, former overpaid NHLer, at my house. Just nothing about that is appealing at all. All right, that pretty much wraps up this edition of Fake or Authentic. I guess if you're listening to this after the Super Bowl, you can go back and check our predictions for that and let us know what you guys think about the Oreo cookie. Is it the best mass-produced cookie in the world? Because there's other cookies, like obviously homemade cookies are not going to beat Oreo cookies, that kind of stuff. Is the Oreo cookie the best mass-produced cookie in the world? And let us know your favorite flavor of Oreo cookie. You can get us on Twitter at HockeyJC or email the podcast at hockeyjerseyconcepts.com. Be sure to subscribe to all of the podcasts on the HJC Podcast Network. Throwback Throwdown comes out every Saturday on a regular week, and the Jersey Nerds podcast comes out every Tuesday. Going on the blog, we have the Cleveland Monsters redesign competition with entries due February 8th. And our next comp that we just announced will be the Columbus Blue Jackets redesign. But the kicker is you got to use one of the Stinger logos or your own Stinger logo as the primary logo on the home and road jerseys. So that should be a really cool competition. That starts February 8th. I'd like to thank Sean and Beepo for being on the podcast. And I'd like to thank everybody for listening. So thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you guys next week.